Hello everyone, welcome to our special segment on this winter's forecast. It's Al Roker with your winter forecast for 2025 to 2026. This year, the weather patterns are more unpredictable than ever. This winter is set to be memorable, influenced by a powerful Pacific Ocean force. The atmospheric conditions are aligning in ways that could bring significant changes to our usual winter weather. Understanding the forecast helps families plan their holidays, businesses anticipate supply chain disruptions, and councils prepare for potential emergencies. It's not just about knowing if you'll need a heavier coat, it's about being ready for what nature throws our way. This year, La Niña is the star, dictating cold air and snowstorm paths. La Niña, characterized by cooler-than-average sea surface temperatures in the central and eastern Pacific Ocean, can lead to a variety of weather extremes. From ski resorts to farmers, everyone needs to be ready. Ski resorts might see an influx of visitors eager for fresh powder, while farmers must prepare for the challenges of a colder, snowier season. We'll explore the big picture and zoom into your region. Each area will experience the effects of La Niña differently, and it's crucial to understand these regional impacts. Will the Pacific Northwest be drenched? This region often sees increased rainfall during La Niña years, which can lead to flooding and other water-related issues. Will the Northeast be buried in snow? Heavy snowfall can disrupt daily life, from commuting to school closures, and it's essential to be prepared. By the end, you'll know what to expect and how to prepare. Stock up on essentials, ensure your home is winter ready, and stay informed. Let's dive in and uncover what this winter has in store for us. What is La Niña? It's a question that comes up every time winter approaches and weather experts start talking about global patterns. La Niña is one of the most influential climate phenomena on Earth, and its effects ripple far beyond the Pacific Ocean. But what exactly is it? And why does it matter so much to our daily lives? Think of La Niña as a giant natural air conditioner operating in the heart of the Pacific Ocean. When it kicks in, it cools vast stretches of water, setting off a chain reaction that can be felt across continents. The ocean's surface temperature drops, and this cooling is not just a local event, it's a global signal that weather is about to change. During La Niña, powerful trade winds sweep across the Pacific, pushing warm surface water westward toward Asia. This movement allows colder, deeper water to well up along the coast of South America. The result? A dramatic shift in ocean temperatures, with cool waters dominating the eastern Pacific and warm waters pooling in the west. This upwelling of cold water is crucial. It not only changes the temperature of the ocean, but also impacts the air above it. As the ocean cools, the atmosphere responds. The temperature difference between the ocean and the air above it alters wind patterns and changes the path of the jet stream, a fast-moving river of air high above the Earth. The jet stream acts like a steering wheel for storms and weather systems, so when its path shifts, so does the weather we experience on land. For the United States, this means the jet stream becomes wavier and more unpredictable. It dips and rises, bringing cold Arctic air down into the northern states and allowing warmer, drier air to settle in the south. This reshuffling of the atmosphere can lead to dramatic changes in winter weather patterns, from blizzards and deep freezes in some areas to mild, dry spells in others. This winter, meteorologists are watching closely as a strong La Niña develops. Its influence is expected to be felt from December through February, shaping the season in ways both familiar and surprising. The strength of this La Niña could mean more intense weather swings, with some regions bracing for heavy snow and others preparing for drought. Understanding La Niña is a bit like knowing the main ingredient in a recipe. Once you know what's in the mix, you can start to predict how the final dish will turn out. Meteorologists use this knowledge to forecast the likely impacts on temperature, precipitation, and storm tracks across the country. Typically, La Niña brings colder, snowier conditions to the northern United States, especially the Pacific Northwest, the Northern Plains, and the Great Lakes region. Meanwhile, the southern states often experience warmer and drier weather, increasing the risk of drought and wildfires. These patterns can affect everything from agriculture and water supplies to energy demand and travel plans. Of course, no two La Niña events are exactly alike. Each one has its own quirks, influenced by other climate factors and local conditions. But the classic pattern, a chilly, stormy north and a warm, dry south, remains a reliable guide for what to expect. As we dive into the regional forecast for this winter, keep La Niña's chilly grip in mind. It's the key to understanding why your local weather might look so different from last year, and it will be our guiding principle as we explore what's ahead. Let's take a closer look at one of the most powerful forces shaping our winter weather, the jet stream. This high-altitude river of air, invisible to the naked eye but crucial to our climate, acts as a boundary between cold Arctic air to the north and warmer, milder air to the south. Its path, speed, and shape can determine whether we experience a mild winter or one filled with snowstorms and frigid temperatures. The jet stream is like a fast-moving conveyor belt in the sky, guiding weather systems across the continent. It's responsible for steering storms, influencing temperature swings, and even dictating where snow or rain will fall. When winter arrives, the jet stream becomes especially important as it can bring dramatic changes to our daily lives. During a La Niña winter, the jet stream typically dips down from the northwest, carving a path across the United States. This shift allows frigid Arctic air to spill southward, sweeping across the northern plains and Midwest. The result? Temperatures can plummet rapidly, and regions that are usually chilly can become downright icy. As the jet stream forms a deep trough over the central U.S., it acts like a giant funnel, pulling cold air masses down from Canada. This setup is a recipe for frequent cold snaps and the potential for heavy snowfall, especially in the Midwest and Great Plains. Residents in these areas often brace for blizzards, icy roads, and bone-chilling winds. After dipping south, the jet stream curves sharply to the northeast. This bend sets the stage for the main storm track, guiding powerful winter storms from the central U.S. up toward the northeast. These storms can bring a mix of snow, sleet, and rain, depending on the exact path and temperature profile. Along this storm track, areas like the Ohio Valley and the Northeast are in the bullseye for frequent winter storms. Residents here can expect a roller coaster of weather. One week might bring heavy snow, while the next could see a wintry mix or even a brief thaw before the cold returns. Meanwhile, the southern U.S. tells a very different story. Thanks to the position of the jet stream, much of the south is shielded from the coldest air. Instead, these regions often enjoy milder temperatures and drier conditions, with sunny days that feel more like autumn than winter. This dramatic contrast creates a winter of extremes across the country. While northern states battle snowdrifts and icy winds, southern cities might see people out in short sleeves, enjoying outdoor activities. It's a vivid reminder of how the jet stream can divide the nation into two very different winter experiences. In essence, the jet stream acts as a blueprint for the winter ahead, mapping out where the cold, snow, and storms will hit hardest, and where warmth and sunshine will prevail. Meteorologists study its every move to predict what's coming next. Now, let's break down how this blueprint will play out in different regions across the country, and what you can expect in your area this winter. In the Pacific Northwest, prepare for a wet and stormy La Niña winter. The jet stream will direct storms at your coast, bringing frequent rain and mountain snow. Expect more snow at lower elevations and potential flooding and travel disruptions. While beneficial for water resources, the volume of precipitation poses challenges. Landslides and power outages are risks with frequent storms. For the Pacific Northwest, brace for an active, wet, and snowy winter. Get your rain gear and snow tires ready. It's a classic La Niña signature for your area. In the southwest and southeast, expect drier and warmer conditions. The southwest will be shielded from storms, worsening drought conditions. The southeast, including Florida, will also be mild and dry. The subtropical jet stream will be suppressed, limiting moisture. A battleground zone from Texas to the deep south may see wintry weather. Even small snow or ice events can cause major disruptions. The Southwest faces a classic warm, dry season, challenging for water managers. The Southeast will be a prime destination for snowbirds. La Niña creates varied winter experiences based on location. In the northern plains and Midwest, prepare for the coldest air. The jet stream will bring Arctic air, leading to prolonged cold spells. Alberta clippers will bring light snow and strong winds, causing blizzards. In the Midwest, expect a clash of air masses, fueling major storms. Significant snowstorms could drop over a foot of snow. The polar vortex may bring extreme cold snaps. This La Niña winter promises a frigid and formidable season. Bundle up and prepare for a harsh winter. The central U.S. will experience a truly cold season. In the Northeast, prepare for classic nor'easters. These powerful coastal storms can dump feet of snow and cause flooding. Major cities like New York and Boston are in the storm track. Expect frequent blizzards with strong winds and low visibility. Prepare for power outages and travel shutdowns. This winter will be a throwback to snowy winters of the past. Skiers will rejoice, but commuters must be ready. The nor'easters are coming, so prepare now. It's a winter lover's dream, or nightmare. The Great Lakes region will see intense lake-effect snow. Cold Arctic air over warm lakes creates heavy snow on downwind shores. This winter, expect the lake-effect snow machine to run in overdrive. Areas like Buffalo and the Upper Peninsula will see significant snowfall. Snowfall totals could exceed 100 inches in snowbelts. These events can disrupt travel and isolate communities. Residents know that flurries can mean a whiteout in their backyard. From Cleveland to Syracuse, no boin sawin, no indan, knowings, na snow, au bau, knowing snowings will dominate the landscape. No boin, the Great Lakes will create a snow-filled spectacle. That's the winter outlook for 2025 to 2026. The northern U.S. braces for a harsh, snowy winter, while the South sees warmth. Prepare now. Winterize homes, stock emergency kits, and plan for power outages. In the South, focus on water conservation and fire risk. Stay weather aware and keep up with local forecasts. Winter is a season of beauty and challenge, promising both this year. Whether you love or dread winter, being informed is key. Stay safe, stay warm, and enjoy the season. We'll keep you updated as winter unfolds.